Hi, everybody. This is Adrian, and I wanted to do something a little bit different this time. This is a vlog, and I always wanted to do a vlog, but I have been nervous to do so. I'm not the best person when it comes to public speaking. I get very nervous and tongue-tied, but it's kind of something I want to overcome. So this is my little baby step, in doing just that. I have with me an Amazonite crystal. As you guys know, I'm into crystals these days, and so Amazonite, uh, among other things, helps with confidence and also helps uh, with communication. I'm also wearing a carnelian crystal that I wire wrapped. And carnelian is called the actor's stone. So it is supposedly helpful for public speaking and performing and the like. So I'm not sure if this is helping me at all, but I'm wearing them nonetheless, and I'm feeling pretty good. Um, So I'm going to start with baby steps, Eventually, probably in the next videos or so, I will read some poems. This time I'm just going to talk and put it out there and see how it goes, see how it's received, and see how I feel once it's out there, it's kind of like, so as you also may have noticed, the butterfly is kind of my totem. It's kind of like a creature that I very much resonate with. Um, I was doing a little research about butterflies, a couple of years ago, and I found that butterflies are not long-lived animals. They, kind of hang around for a few months. After they come out of their cocoon, they don't last very long because they're very fragile creatures, and life is tough kind of for a butterfly, and but that's something I kind of relate to in a way. Not that my life is any tougher probably than anybody else's, but it ain't easy sometimes. I guess we all kind of feel that way, but um, I also feel that, like a butterfly, I'm always reinventing myself and transforming and getting through, some tough transitions. So that is why I kind of resonate with it. Um, if you notice on my blog, there's a street art painting of a girl with butterfly wings, a monarch butterfly wings coming out of her back. And in her hands, she's holding a heart. And on the heart, it says love. And the expression on her face is just so, just poignant and beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of art. I found it on the side of a building in Newark, New Jersey, which is my hometown. And so, yeah, if you're from Newark, you say Newark. If you're not from Newark, you say Newark. But I'm from Newark, and I find it ironic that the painting, the street art painting, is near where I went to school as a kid, as I went to elementary school, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, and it's right across from that school that I went to. And, so the painting kind of has a special meaning for me, you know. I feel it just kind of represents me then and even now sometimes, and it's kind of a tribute to all us little girls, who went to school, in the in Newark, in the Clinton Hill section of Newark, and just kind of, made it through, or making it through, or, have our hearts in our hands, and just living our lives, So, yeah. Um, so that kind of explains like the title of the blog, the butterfly, the subtitle, the butterfly psyche, and so yeah, that kind of relates. So anyway, I want to thank you for listening, and thank you for visiting the blog, and for those who who have joined to subscribe to the blog. I thank you. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. That's facebook.com/ADJoycePoet. If you're not there, kind of, come on and hang out with us there. you know, um, and thanks a lot. And I did it. I did it. Take care.